Well, the challenge has been accepted here in this EASHL showdown. Time to find out who gets to own this one. been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. Center's both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. Puck is dropped. Let's get things going and find out if we can get a winner here. Passes it in front, and that's intercepted. Angles it over to Nylander. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's intercepted by Sims. Great reach with the poke check by Boychuk. Handles the puck. Across the line from center. Moves it on over to Nylander. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Takes the pass from the left wing. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Quick feed down low. Here's a pass down low. Into the corner now. San Jose's got the puck now. Crosby's going to play it against the half wall. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Receives the pass. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. The Sharks will play it in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Puts it on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Down the right side and into the zone. Shot, and he scores!
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Moves the pass in front, and that chance is blocked. Moves it quickly over to Paille. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Moves it to Young. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Rope around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Blues are on cruise control here in period number 1, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They got to continue to push.
And now it's grabbed by Keane. Look at this from an awkward spot. And he turned that aside as we continue play here.
Curtis makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
Oh, look at this. Slides it across. And now he passes up to Young. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Boychuk. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Tries to get the puck over to Crosby. Here's a chance. And he makes some save as well.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
From point blank. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. He gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Nice feed inside the offensive zone from the boards.
Now they're really driving pressure in the O-zone, dictating the pace. Now they've got to find a way to funnel it to the net.
Steps across the blue line. Sends it in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. And he moves it up to Young. Here's a race for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Louis is enjoying a 2-0 lead. San Jose's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone.
The pressures are on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the type of group that they're playing against.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Kings won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Let's it go. Denies him with the pad. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Slides the puck over. Takes a shot. Tries, seconds, and he makes the save. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
San Jose's had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
Here they come on the attack. Oh, misses the net. What a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis leads it 2-0. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Boychuk's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Sends it out in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Nice zone entry from the middle. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 2-0 is where we sit. Kings won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Feeds it over. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck.
That's an excellent shot, and it does go in, James, but the goaltender trying to make the highlight reel save with his gloved hand isn't able to corral, and it goes in.
Keane's got the puck. Here's a chance. Denies him with the pass save. Sims now along the wall. San Jose's got control of the puck. Oh, what a move. Denies him in close.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And that's offside, stopping the play. And off the draw, they take the puck. Paye's got it through center. Here's a short pass to Sims. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Young's going to play it to the corner. Monster shot attempt. Scores! He put it in himself. He tried to make the save. I don't think he knew where it was. St. Louis has absolutely destroyed the competition tonight. Look at the score here, and we're only in period number 2, Sharon.
Well, this is exactly how the coach draws it up. In their perfect world, James, you maintain the offensive zone, and you hold on to the puck. They're owning possession. They're creating opportunity off of it, and their opponent, they simply don't have an answer.
Quick feed to King. Oh, just a textbook hit. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Slides it diagonally to Young. St. Louis will play the puck from the corner. St. Louis might be putting on the most complete performance that I've seen from them all season, and Cheryl, we're only in the second.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it, James, that they've been able to put up these kind of numbers, and it's coming off of their offensive zone possession time. I mean, they're holding the puck, they're manipulating their opponent, they're opening up lanes, and they're knowing exactly when they can attack the net. They're doing it all tonight, and they're getting rewarded for it.
Here's a pass in front. Puts it on the post. Shuts him down.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save. Keane's been playing with bite tonight and certainly packing a punch here with a hat trick so far in this game. I mean, he has been the option. He has been the threat on the ice. And the other team, they don't have an answer for him. They got to solve this riddle. They got to try and disrupt and negate him if they want an attempt at winning this game.
Takes the puck at the point. Taken by Borger. On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot. Scores! And they get one back here.
I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They have to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Moves the puck. And now it's grabbed by Crosby. Oh, what a save in front!
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Tries to get it to Young. To his teammate. Tries the corner, but it goes off the side of the net. St. Louis has the puck. Quick pass to Keane. Grabs it in his own end. Skates across the blue line. Dishes it off. What a steal in his own end. Here's a pass to the middle. And it turns off a twig in front of the net. Huge steal in his own end. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. We're coming back with much more next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Sharks need to find some urgency.
He's in! All alone! Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rate of booze has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the efforts. They're getting blown out.
Slides it to Paille. St. Louis on the attack. Now a quick pass to Paille. Feeds it down low. Here's a shot. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats. Well, you better get out of the way because the big rig, he decided to drive the net. That can be pretty intimidating, James, when you know that he's going to step in with his shoulder to shield the puck and find a way to get to the back of the net. Defenders, I'd be stepping out of the way.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Moves it quickly over to Keane. San Jose's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it to King. And that's blocked. Sends it down low. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Paille's taking it from his own end. Takes it into the slot. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
Really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. Every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. This is exactly how you cut the ice in half. That's just a beautiful stretch pass. Anytime you make that kind of pass, it's a connectedness that's able to get opportunity, and they do just that, and they wind up with a goal.
The Blues are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Powder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Here's the shot. Oh, he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Nylander's got it along the wing. Picked off by Sims. Here's a chance. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Boychuk's getting called for tripping.
Well, it's been a lackluster performance tonight, and it just continues here. The emotional barometer is certainly off. They're trailing in this game by a large margin, and now they're dancing to the penalty box. It's a tough game all the way around.
Sims has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
For this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum, and it's about the timeliness of a save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win, and that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Here's the howitzer at the net. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Puck scooped up by Boychuk. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Here's a short pass to Sims. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. The Sharks have it against the wall. Luger's got it in the offensive zone. San Jose's got it now. Quick feed to Sims. Moved by the check. San Jose's got the puck. Yeah, they're going to fight here.
There's been an edge all game and a chip on the shoulder, and it results in a player down. Anytime a player's down, you know that you're going to have your teammates back. This was going to happen either way.
think the fans love this, but I think the players both respect the fact that the officials are coming in here.
Well, they're coming in. They see an opening, but it was a great fight back and forth and pretty even tilt here. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Well, it looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Young's having himself a multiple-point game tonight, James, and it's almost as if he wants the puck. And yeah, there's a difference tonight. He's playing on his toes. He's calling for the puck. There's more communication. The body language is great. Everything he's doing is generating a vibe for his team and his line mates. He's been outstanding.
Great read with the stick. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Big time stop there.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
That opportunity's rejected. San Jose's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Crosby's got it into offensive territory. Moves the puck down low. San Jose's got the puck in the corner. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Nylander's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
The Sharks are running out of time to even things up here. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they trailed late in the third. Dismiss that chance. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. The Blues take it along the wall. San Jose's got a hold of the puck now. Loses his balance on the play. Crosby's got it against the boards. They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored. San Jose's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
The Sharks get a hold of the puck. Rocks him on the play.
Really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Here's the shot with the stop. Makes a save again.
Keane's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play.
So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Sims wins the draw at center. Poked away at center by Nylander. Quick pass to Keane. Into the corner of the attacking area. The Sharks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the fans are letting the home team know just how they feel about a poor performance on the ice. And that's blocked from someone in front. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, Cheryl, as my kids like to point out, the hot chocolate's never quite as sweet when you come up on the short end of an EASHL challenge.
Yeah, it certainly isn't. I'm sure it doesn't taste as good, and this one doesn't have a good taste either. They're going to have to regroup and find a way to reset for their next challenge.